Hello and welcome, friends, to another Mind to Bstew news. Not a lot to talk about this week, quite frankly. But it's gonna be a good episode. Just got McDonald's with a good old Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Huge. I don't know what topic I want to start off with today. Remember, if you have any ideas for topics that I should be yapping about, put it in the comments. Alright, I think I'm going to start off my top 8, not 10, my top 8 energy drinks. And why. Starting off at 8, we have the Orange Cream Rain Energy. Solid flavor. The only reason I would put this over the Rainbow Sherbet is it's always consistent. I'm consistently going to drink this energy drink every time it's put in front of me, no matter what. Like with the sherbet, it's like, I'm not really feeling the sherbet today. I can let it go. But if you put an orange cream in front of me at all, I'm drinking that ish up. At number 7, a new addition. Peach Ghost. Just did that one today. Huge developments. Yeah. I think that could even go up in the list as we progress. But right now, sitting at 7th spot, not too bad. At number 6, a Dollar Tree find actually. Cotton Candy Big Game Energy. I'm pretty sure Big Game is owned by Bucked Up, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, solid macros on this one. 150 milligrams of caffeine. It doesn't give the exact specifications on how much alpha GPC is in it, but I love energy drinks that have alpha GPC in it. It always makes me feel good. Like it keeps me locked in. At number 5, we're cracking the top 5 right here with a banger, the White Monster. We have the Welch's. Oh, shoot. I just gave away what my number 4 was. White Monster. Never can go wrong. Always going to be a solid flavor. It's going to be in every store you go to. So, I'm going to stick with that at a solid 5, cracking the top 5. Number 4, we have the Welch's Grape Ghost. I mean, this was my number 1 for forever. But now that I drink it, still solid. But I think I could pick the top 3 more than this one. Cracking the top 3, friends, we got the Orange Cream Ghost. This is my favorite go-to energy drink. If I'm in a store or a gas station mainly, and I'm going for a nice little energy drink, not reviewing it, just going for a little drive, whether that be up to Anna's college or even just to taking my brothers to baseball practice. That's going to be the main one that I go for, that or the White Monster, because they're always there. Yeah, it's huge, great. I would love to see that go higher at some point, but I don't see it beating these next 2. At number 2, this was hard, but I know I like number 1 way better than this. It's just, This is also a new addition, the Straw Bango Ghost. I was talking this thing up, and then kept talking it up, and then I just had a couple more of them. I'm like, there's no way it's beating this number 1. I mean, it's great. The macros are great. Just like on every Ghost, there's 200 milligrams of caffeine, 150 milligrams of L-taurine, or 200 milligrams of L-taurine, and then 150 milligrams of alpha GPC, something like that. Yeah, always great to have a Ghost, but it just doesn't beat what I have at number 1. At number 1, my number 1 energy drink, you put it in front of me above all the energy drinks that I've tried personally, I'm picking this one 9 times out of 10. 8 times out of 10. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt. 8 times out of 10. The Sea Bum root beer flavor. Oh my gosh. It is so good. It is so good. Yeah, huge flavor, and you can never go wrong with it. The only downside to this one is it's only at Walmart. It's only at Walmart. It's okay though. It's great. Great development. Yeah. Hold on, I forgot something. Alright. We got a little review for you. This will probably be after this next section. Which actually I learned on Joe Rogan's podcast. The dire wolves. They brought back an extinct animal. What the heck? I didn't even know that was freaking possible. Yeah, they're like 8 months old, I think. And they are huge. I think they're like 84 pounds, which is massive. Massive for a 8-month-old wolf. So, I mean, huge developments in there. And the mammoth that they're trying to bring back too? What? How is that even possible, friends? How is that even possible? But I'm excited to see what these things can do. Not only for science, but also for the, what the freak? For the global health of our Earth, you know, as a whole, and nature, you know. Yes, but huge developments in that. All right. Now we have a review today. I've never had a Faygo. This is the Faygo cotton candy flavored. Yeah, I've never had one at all. Let's try it. I'll give you a nice little rating. It has 140 calories. Yeah, that's all I know. Y'all know I love cotton candy flavored things. So, let's try it, friends. Hard crack. Woo! Solid little crack there. I mean, it's good. I mean, it smells good. Very blue. You really can't tell in this lighting, or like a light blue. But yeah, let's try it, friends. Let's try it. I mean, pretty dang good for a soda. You know, I'm not a big sugary soda guy. If I'm going to get a soda, it's going to be 0 sugar. Or 9 times out of 10. Like, I'm indulging in a normal sugar Dr. Pepper right now because they didn't have a Diet Dr. Pepper. And I wasn't feeling Diet Coke today. I mean, it's good. I bet you I've heard there's better Faygos. So I'm going to give that one 5.1. 5.1, not terrible. But yeah, alright. I'll drink it. I got it at Dollar Tree. I got a 4-pack for $1.25, so you can't beat that. So, not bad. More like a cream soda. That's what it makes me think of. Moving on. UFC. I've heard a lot of things that people wanted me to keep talking about UFC because I'm very passionate about it. Yeah. UFC 114 this weekend. Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez is your main event. Your co-main event is Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett. Yeah, and your featured bout on the main card is Yair Rodriguez and Pitbull. Patrico Pitbull, I think is his name. And then, of course, one of my, I think, is the biggest underdog, but is probably going to win this weekend. Bryce Mitchell. All right, but let me get into my picks. We're going to start with the Yair versus Pitbull fight. Honestly, I don't know. Pitbull was a Bellator champ. I mean, I think he was a Dos. Twice champ. Double champ. But Yair is just crazy. Yair is so, like, you never see what's coming. He throws these flying kicks and stuff. Or these rolling kicks. He's very acrobatic in his fighting style. But that does leave his chin open. So this one is a hard pick. I'm kind of leaning more towards Pitbull because he does have those high stages, high intensity fights and he can knock out anybody. Or yeah, he could probably knock out anybody. But Yair he's hard. He's hard to go against. I mean, he's hard to bet against even. Yair fought for a title against Volk not too long. I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. Pre Makachev 2. So yeah, 2 years ago, I believe. I think I'm gonna have to go with Pitbull on this fight. Just solely because he's had the experience having the title, even though it was in Bellator. I think it's a big step up. Yeah, Pitbull versus Yair. I'm gonna go Pitbull. Now, I don't know which one should I do first. Let's go Bryce Mitchell and Gene Silva because I already told you who I think is gonna win. Bryce Mitchell, everybody just looking down on him. I mean, I don't even know why you would. He's got 2 losses in the UFC, I believe, and it's Ilia Topuria, who knocked out both Max Holloway and Volk, who's fighting on this card, actually. So, I mean, he's got at least some chin because Ilia didn't knock him out. He ended up submitting him with the head and arm choke, I believe. And Gene Silva, I mean, he's a dog. He's in the fighting nerds. And this one is also a hard fight to pick, but I think Bryce Mitchell is just so locked in. Seeing all the interviews that he's been in, it's just going to be hard to pick against him. Or I guess a lot of people want him to lose. But for me, I see it's hard for me to pick against Bryce Mitchell, and I'm going to go Bryce Mitchell, especially because he's from my home state, Arkansas. So we're going to have to go Bryce Mitchell. For the co-main event, we got Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett. Okay, guys. Michael Chandler was a wrestler like me. But honestly, that time that he took off waiting for Conor has just hurt him. And Paddy is an up-and-comer. I don't think he's lost in the UFC yet. I don't think so. And he is just on a tear right now, and you can see his mentality. He's just getting so much better exponentially. Honestly, I heard Mighty Mouse say this. I think once Islam leaves, I totally agree with it. Once Islam leaves, I think Paddy has a very good shot of winning that title. I mean, I think it's hard to bet against him in this fight, especially because Michael Chandler hasn't won a fight in 5-6 years. I think it was Tony Ferguson, actually. Yeah, I'm going to have to go Paddy Pimblett with this one. I think it's pretty significant. I think he submits him at some point in the fight. But it's hard to say. I think if Chandler is super explosive in the first round and he knocks him out in the first round, I think that's the only way Chandler wins this fight. Other than that, I think Paddy either squeaks out a decision or submits him. Yeah. And for your main event, oh my gosh, this one was so hard. I was sitting down and I was typing out what I wanted to talk about today, at least a little bit, like an outline. Volk v. Lopez. Oh my gosh. I love Alexander Volkanovski. I love the way he fights. I just love him as a champ. I mean, it's hard to not like Volk. But off of 2 knockouts, I just don't think he can beat Diego because I like Diego too. I think, honestly, Diego could reign over that division even if Ilia comes back down after he loses to Charles Oliveira. Allegedly. I don't know if that's out or not, or if that's just rumors. If that's just rumors. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to go Diego Lopez. He's too good. He's an up-and-comer. He's on a tear. And Volk is coming off two heavy KO losses. A little over a year off. I mean, that's hard to come back from. I don't know if he... I think it's a good fight, though. I don't want to put Volk out of the question of winning this, but I think Diego's just too good for him. Not going to lie to you. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick Diego Lopez on this one. That's a hard pick, but I'm going to have to go Diego Lopez. And I'm a Diego Lopez fan. I think he would be a great champ. And I think he's going to be a great champ. Even if he doesn't win it this weekend, or, on Saturday, I think he's going to win it at some point, you know? That's all I had written down. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to try jiu-jitsu. I tried it. I also did the kickboxing class a little bit before that, or that was right before the jiu-jitsu class. I had so much fun. I mean, it was probably the most fun I've had in a long time in some type of combat sport, other than wrestling, of course. I mean, I loved it. I think I'm going to continue going. I'm going to go try out a couple other gyms, but I really like that gym that I went to in Fort Smith. That's all I really have to say today. I know it's probably a shorter video. I don't know. I can't see the time. Just tell me what you want to see in the comments. I would love to hear it. I'll continue making content weekly, and hopefully I can get more than just one video out every week. Go check out my TikTok and my Instagram at Bstew on both platforms. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this takes us and your ideas for my next few videos. Give me some ideas about the news. Give me some ideas about other video topics you want to see. Bye, friends.